they the same colours?
Good morning, boys and girls. Me. Is that you excited? Can I hear you guys being excited?
Yes.
Well, say it again. Say good morning again.
Good morning, David.
That sounds good. This side was pretty quiet, but that sounds good over there. My name, as you probably know, is David, but I'm also known as the urban birder. And what I do as a job is I go out in cities around Britain as well as the world to talk to people like you and to try and get you guys to notice that there's wildlife all around us. There's not just in the middle of the countryside, it's actually right around us. Has anyone noticed any wildlife this morning? Anyone haven't noticed any wildlife this morning? So you're doing well, because most people I talk to don't notice anything. So you are very advanced in that respect. I remember once I took a bunch of kids in North London on a walk into a park, yeah? And it was July. So in July, a lot of the birds are not showing so well because they're molting and they're hiding away. So I was a bit worried. I was thinking that no one would see anything. But after a while, we saw a magpie, and some people saying, "Oh, look at that magpie! Look at the colours of the magpie!" So we saw a few birds like woodpeckers and stuff, and then we saw nothing. So I decided to start looking for insects. And I came across a sound. Do you know an insect called a Roselle's bush cricket? Anyone know what that is? It's a small cricket. It's about 1 inch long, and it makes a noise that sounds like an electrical pylon, a buzzing noise, yeah? So a bit like that, yeah, a bit like that. So basically I heard this noise and it was coming from the long grass. So I went into the long grass, I stooped down, and then I managed to catch it. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I caught it. And the interesting thing about this cricket, it's got a yellow mark on its side, like a little sort of tick shape, yeah? So I picked up this cricket and I said to the kids, check this out. And I showed them the cricket and I said, this one is sponsored by Nike. One day you'll get it. It's like, you know Nike's got a tick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we carried on walking and we got to a massive log. And I was thinking, please let there be something under this log. So I lifted up the log, a couple of people lifted it with me, and I expected just maybe a spider or a worm. But under this log were so many things. There were worms and spiders, of course, but there were toads, there were millipedes and centipedes, there were beetles. And the kids were so excited because before then they had no real interest. But they were so excited and they got their mobile phones out and they started filming all the creatures under this log. And they were there for 50 minutes, not 5 minutes, 50 minutes filming. So it just shows you that nature is such a brilliant thing. It can connect, you know, ancient history with modern history, which is what we're doing today. You are the modern history, the future. So with this back to the Brink thing that we're here to celebrate, what's that? Is that an insect?
Yes.
Oops, sorry. It's a little spider.
I found a slug.
Anyway, listen guys, before we break up, let me just say one thing. You may not understand today, but what you are involved with is a really historic moment. It's a project called Back from the Brink, and it's all about bringing back species of insects, fungi, plants, trees, birds, back into this country to be more common again, like they were in the past. And you are going to be part of that. So remember that, tell your friends, but we need to protect our wildlife in this country and be involved in this project. And with that, I'll leave you to having your sandwiches and playing with your whatever you need to do. But thanks a lot.
So I think now we've got one school, which is the Royal School.